Hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thank you guys very much for coming out. It is a Wednesday, and it's getting really warm outside. Somebody stop it. Look, I know I made jokes earlier about the fact that winter was taking way too long to go away, but this is not what I meant. I don't want things to be like 90 degrees weather. Stop it. No. I don't want it to be warm. I like the cold. I wanted to have a nice chill spring where everything just like had somewhere around 60 to 70 degrees. That's what I wanted, and we didn't get that. Instead, we're going directly from, the freezer directly into the burner. Cut it out. I don't want it. Anyway, hi. How you doing? I want it to be warm. Stop! You have a direct line to whoever you're praying to. I saw a tweet recently from somebody. I think it was just like, whoever it is that's praying for my downfall, please stop it. I didn't know you had a direct line to God. I'm like, my misery is infinite. And I'm just like, that's a mood right there. I forgot you were American for a second. I was very confused. Oh, yeah, right. Sorry. We live in the stupid land where numbers don't make any sense. Yeah. And they're based off of nothing. So, yeah, it's based off of imaginary numbers and concepts that, like, exist in our heads. Anyway, yeah, American. Could you imagine if it was 100 degrees in Celsius? I'm pretty sure we would have much bigger problems than me currently baking inside of my house. All right. Anyway, I don't want to like evaporate into the sky. This is not good for a water being. All right. So today we're going to be playing some Splinter Cell. Old video game. Way back when, have much nostalgia for. Now, the last time that we played it, I think I left us on a little bit of a cliffhanger for the mission, because, I was running out of time, and I ran into a lot of issues. See, I'm currently trying to play passive mode, and it's a little bit of a death sentence when it comes to playing Splinter Cell, because it's not easy to be passive when it comes to Splinter Cell. Might be blind now because something that happened in the theater. Wow. Did you see something horrendous in the theater? Or did you stare at the solar eclipse? You'd be boiling, and then we could talk about the physical properties of latent heat and vaporization. I just recently saw, an interesting fact about water. And I don't know, the actual 100% truth on this. But water, you can only get water so hot before it starts to, evaporate off. Basically, so water can only get up to a certain temperature, and then it actively starts to steam away. So at a certain point, water does not get any hotter, is what I'm saying. And what's interesting is that I was watching a video, and it was talking about rice cookers, and the interesting thing about that is that rice cookers, they work off of the principle of, well, technically, water can't get any hotter than this certain amount. So therefore, we're going to set up a system where, as the heat, vaporizes the water and turns it into, into vapor that evaporates into the air, the temperature of the rice ends up getting hotter. And so if the rice gets hotter than the amount that water is allowed to boil at, then you know that the rice is done. And then the rice cooker immediately shuts off. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was how rice cookers work. But, man, that is freaking genius. Smart scientists. They come up with all sorts of crazy stuff. I'm in a Lion King play, and I fell off the stage. Oh, ouchies. Ooh. Okay, I'm really sorry to hear about that. I hope you are taking some good rest and also, seeing some good people. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and dive on into some Splinter Cell stuff. There you go. Alright, so, yes, we are at the save point, Save the Boys. I don't have a clue what boys we're referring to, because I forget. But yeah. Ooh, what force. Again, hope you're taking care of yourself. Alright, where do I go from here? I see a flare. Hello? How do I want to go about this? I don't want to, like, peek my head out and end up getting caught here. That might just happen. I mean, the good news is that we have a save point. Shit. Okay. Ooh. Hi, friend! How you doing? Ah, cattle. Actually, wait, no, that's a horse. No, is that cow? Shoot. I don't know. Stop being jerks. By the way, we're in a slaughterhouse, so, you know, blood and stuff is going to happen. Sorry, probably should have mentioned that. All right. Sleep. Oh, yeah, locating the hostages. That's what we're doing. Oh, right, the hostages. I love the idea of, like, you know, Sam Fisher is just walking along, completely forgets his mission. Like, his brain goes on hiatus for about a week, and then he comes back, like, completely confused and not knowing what his objective is. Just be like, what am I doing? Oh, yes, right. The poison for Cusco. The poison specifically for Cusco. Cusco's poison. This poison? Yes, that poison! Oh. Oh, shit. You can't see me. Hey, Lone, how you doing? Ooh. Interesting. I like your movement pattern. Could you come back out, please? That's very helpful in my regard. Go for it. Einstein. Howdy. We're gonna go to the same pen that your buddy got knocked out in. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Lone. God. I've heard a lot of people that are having some really, like, you know, crappy weeks. Anyway, it's time for you to sleep with your friend. Not in that way! Not in that way! TOS! He's fine. They're just napping together. That's what I meant. Anything else around here? Ah, yes. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hold up. I know that sound effect. So I'm assuming I probably have to, like, sneak my way up somewhere, possibly. Where's this at? Okay, what direction is it facing? Okay, it's facing out that direction. There's the computer terminal. Well, that's what I get for sneaking around here and not paying attention to my corners. Luckily, I know several really easy people to knock out, so. Don't you move. Don't you do that to me. What would happen if someone were to put Jello powder in you? Never considered that one. I think, is that the equivalent of me being sick? Just somebody putting something like gelatinous in me? Yeah, no. Are you winning, son? Nope. The exact opposite. The Jello bit. Well, now I'm just thinking about something silly. Me too, I'm sick. Oh, sorry to hear that. Again, I think these guys need to have, like, you know, a wide range of eye tests. Because, like, it doesn't matter how shadowy you are, or how, like, in the shadows you are. If you're standing in front of a light source, yeah, that don't matter. You could still get caught. As super cohesive water, I had assumed you'd already rather gelatinous. Yeah, actually, like, I am, but I'm not, like, super gelatinous. I'm not straight up jello. Yeah, I feel like I would probably become jello. Oh, that gives me a great idea. I should, like, one day, I should make, like, a jello mold. Oh, actually, funny enough, I could do that. I should make a jello mold of just the bit face, and then make, like, you know, bit raspberry jello. I think that'd be funny. Okay, so apparently there's a guard sitting over there somewhere. And they have access to a frickin' turret. Anybody else in here I should know about? I am looking for hostages. Hello. Will you become jello or you become... Never mind, I'm an allergic. Yeah, too much thought. Too much attention put into the subject, just being like, wait, so if one person goes and does the... And then what? I've been there. Brain too full. Too much confused. Bits, but he is jello. I've run into several flares here. I wonder if that's going to come into play somehow. There are several funny chains that are sitting around all over the place. I have a suspicion that maybe I'm supposed to use the pipe. Let's go ahead and save here. Funny turret. I know it wants to shoot my brains out. How do I make it so that it doesn't have the opportunity? Oh, hello, sir. You get out of here. Okay. Shit. Damn it. Sam, really? I'm just like, Sam, can you seriously not sneak past that, just like that little tiny space so you don't get shot by the turret? Come on, man. I am going to 3D print a bit jello mold. Not if I do it first! You know what? To make my life a lot easier, I could go and do this.
Identify yourself.
No. I wonder, can these turrets see me in the dark? I never really checked that.
What the hell?
What the fuck? Hi, you're giving me a headache. I hope that a turret can identify you in the dark. Yeah, but, you know, who knows? Anyway. Oh, you have a satchel on you. Maybe you have some information on the turret. Probably not, but... Sir, the Chinese ambassadors keep talking to each other in Chinese. This is a massive problem. Anyway, probably isn't surprising, but it makes me worry since we can't understand them. I'm afraid they might be plotting something. Grinko has tried to force Long Dan to translate for us, but so far nothing has worked, and he has done some things I will not soon forget. I was wondering, sir, if we could borrow one of the general's troops for the duration, or stay here, to watch over the ambassadors and translate for us if needed. Thank you. Very interesting, okay. If a turret uses visual stimulus alone, then it's the equivalent of a bad weapon. I don't know. Well, like, you would think that it would probably work on infrared properties because, you know, like, it's trying to see body heat. And that's the first thing I kind of think of when I think of, like, you know, potentially having some kind of an automatic turret of some kind. So, I don't know. Hi? You alright? Jesus. Is it just motion? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, so yes, it can detect heat. Got it. This is pissing me off. Like, genuinely, this is upsetting. It's like, come on, Sam. Really? Really? There is plenty of room. You could sneak past that if you could. Look at, man, such a boxy interface. Well. Woo! I've already, I already set it off once. Might as well. Too fat. Too chunk. Needs to go on diet. Alright, I don't know if I even need that ammo. I've been pretty good when it comes to not getting into firefights, so, you know, and all I've really been using the pistols for is specifically like to shoot out lights and things, so I don't know, I've been good. I've been a good boy. Oh, thank you, Sam. Okay. Do I like Takis? I'm trying to remember if I've even had Takis. I don't think so. I'm a little bit like, ever since I saw that one video with Markiplier, cough, eating Takis, I'm a little bit like scarred for life on that. Hello, friends. Okay, I'm carrying too many medical... Well, I'm going to change that. Sam, please. Back to lurk. Okie dokie. Do you have a 3D printer? Not right now. Hey, Savannah, how's it going? My night is going fairly decent. Okay, we have Tweedledee and Tweedledum currently standing here. And I have a gun. I don't want to shoot them. But I do kind of want to get their attention and also maybe come up with a means of tricking them. What is the best game that I have played? I mean, you're basically asking me to pick my favorite children. Like, best game I've ever played? That depends on what you mean by, like, best. And also, like, you know, what constitutes that? Because I played a lot of video games. Tons of them. I mean, I always say that one of my favorite games of all time is Cave Story. But is that the best game I've ever played? Or is it just because, like, you know... I don't know. Is it just... good question. There goes the lantern. Okay.
Are you sure? They put him on the helicopter. Nicolaz has left us.
Gringo must think the Americans are here.
God help us if they are.
Yeah. Boy, that would sure suck if the Americans were here. Ah, I see a way I can go. La 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 la. Dang it.
Who's there?
Nobody. The best game.
That what the hell?
But it's very subjective. I don't know. Technically, I could be chaotic evil and take these turrets and make them, like, you know, friendly fire. I don't want to do that. 'Cause my goal is not to kill people here. Hello, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They have not noticed that the turret is off. Where's he going? Ugh. Oh, I'm a little nervous to like. I'm nervous to try and grab either of them. I think I see something. I think I see something. I think I see something. Do you think I would ever play Kineto Pet? Probably not. It's kind of been like, you know, played to death by a lot of people, and on top of that, like, while I could definitely turn on like the streamer mode to make sure that I don't end up getting like, you know, doxing myself, I'm still a little bit nerve-wracked about that kind of thing. I've been very cautious about that. Like, there's a couple of games that I have specifically chosen not to play, simply because, you know, they have some stuff that kind of leaks a little bit of info about yourself, or, you know, about things connected to you. For example, I really wanted to play Inscription on the stream, but Inscription has got this one part in the campaign that it shows a bunch of people on your Steam friends list. So, you know, nothing groundbreaking or something incredible, but I wouldn't want to end up putting somebody's face out there on a live stream without their permission or their consent. And that's just one thing that I'm like, can't vibe with. And the other thing is like potentially playing a game that could leak your IP, or, you know, because that would be creepy. Anyway. Colonel, if your men need to beat the Americans, they must confine themselves to body blows. We are less than 24 hours from their appearance on world media, and they need to be pretty for the cameras. Their deaths will be viewed and reviewed for decades to come. It must not be seen at all as an end to their suffering. Bloodied and bruised faces do not very well show fear. Let nobody mistake what we do for pity. Further damage to the Americans' faces will not be tolerated. So we can at least have a sigh of relief that they have not been beaten up too badly. So yeah, technically, if we can save our boys in blue, then that could mean that they will move on to live long, happy lives. Shit. How's this guy move? Okay, you stop right there. You did not turn back on. You piece of shit. How dare you? I take offense to that, sir. You were gonna murder me. Wait. Oh, no, that's an entire other set of turrets. Never mind. Oh. Okay. Wow. You guys are really armored. You don't want people to come in here and save the Americans. All right. Sure. Only thing you'd have to worry about is face reveal. Well, I don't really use a webcam or anything, so I use the most remote thing to a webcam. So I don't know. If you were a Jello, what flavor would you be? I mean, I've already said that, like, a blue raspberry would probably work really well for me thematically. Also, hee. They got scared and they left. Sad saps. I see that. How does one get past this turret now? I hope they didn't expect you to just, like, you know, brute force your way through this. Because that would suck. It wasn't. This is kind of an older game. So. Axolotl! Woo! Wonder if I can, like, distract the turret by, like, breaking one of the lights. And then going after it. that didn't work. Can I see that one light from down there? How do they expect me to... Maybe it has something to do with the flares, actually. Come to think of it, let me check the other data sticks. I don't know. Because again, if it's looking for heat signatures, then perhaps, you know, throwing a, yeah, throwing a flare might do it. Where's the flares at? Flares were a while ago, actually. Trying to find them. Oh, hello. There's one. Okay, now, God, this is a labyrinth and a half. That way. Okay. And now... Oh, I got a chemical flare. Get over the thing, Sam. Get over the thing! Samuel! Technically that could work if I wasn't being a moron.
Identify yourself.
No. Remind me of the portal turrets. Kind of.
How did that
If you fight Snatcher, do you think you would win? I technically have like a non-canon fight with Snatcher in sort of a way. It's more of a fight of wits, though. You know... Yeah, alright. In a fist fight? Good question. It kind of comes down to, like, I'm literally made of blue, and if he tried to punch me, then he would be in trouble. So...
Who's there?
Who knows?
What the hell?
What the fuck? Yeah, the way these guys move are frustrating. It's like you have a hair's worth of time to be able to grab them. Anyways, sleep. Oh, man, I really should just be picking up all these flares. Because, you know, if I can carry infinite amount of flares, or at least a decent amount of them, they might be useful later. Like I said, I can distract the turrets using the flares and then run after them. Which is the weirdest solution. Cat? Dog? Is that a question of whether or not I prefer cats or dogs? Younger, I would definitely have said dogs, simply because Now, I am both allergic to cats and dogs. However, I was less allergic to dogs growing up. Like, I could kind of handle all of the dander and stuff. Nowadays, though, I have had, like, some kind of exposure therapy to cats. Basically, my family eventually went, you know what, screw it, let's get a cat. And then we got cats, and then... I mean, I remember there was one time when we did get cats because my mom really badly wanted to have them. And she was, you know, it was really exciting. It was great. We loved having them. But problem we ran into was that I was really allergic, like way back when. And so when I got a little bit of their, you know, the cat fur in my eyeballs, suddenly my face sort of like swelled up like a freaking balloon, and I could barely see out of my eyes. So we kind of had to get rid of the cats at that point in time in my life. But that was sometime around, I think, when I was 7 or 8, if I remember correctly. But then, much later on, right around like middle school, my family finally said, you know, let's try it. Which is weird. I don't know what made my parents go like, yeah, let's give it another shot. Why not? But they did. And yeah, for the most part, I am not super allergic to cats anymore. The only issues I have with cats is that if I get like cat dander in my eyes, it's really, really itchy, and I have to like go and rinse them out. Or if I get it like inside of my nose, that kind of thing. Also, if their spit or something ends up on my arm, or you know, like for example, if like they do a bite or something like that, even just a playful one where they break the skin like just a tiny bit, that can become swollen. Also, claws. If they like, you know, if they puncture the skin a little bit with their claws, that is going to become like inflamed for me. Not really infected, just my body doesn't like it. So like, it's interesting. I'm no longer allergic to cats, and I gotta say, I like cats. Cats are adorable. Especially I've gotten older, and I'm just like, my temperament has very dramatically changed from when I was younger. Like, back when I was younger, I had a heck of a lot of energy, and you know, I was a lot more bouncy and excitable than I am now. But now I kind of just want a nice, adorable furry companion that just sits there and like kind of does their own thing. And occasionally they'll be like, "Hi, I want to come over here and I want you to pet me, please." And so like, you know, I like that. I like a good independent pet, one that like, you know, it kind of works on its own time. Hey, Silver, how's it going? What would you say is the coolest game to play? God, there's a lot of games that make you feel super cool.
Are you sure? They put him on a helicopter. Nicolaz has left us.
Gringo must think the Americans are here.
God help us if they are.
God help us if they are. Holy shit. Whenever I would nuzzle with one of my cats, Gizmo somehow, part of my skin turned red and itchy. Could that be sensitive skin? You could have like a very light allergy to cats, which
Identify yourself.
you could go and get that, you know, clinically confirmed if you wanted to.
That's weird.
Though you don't necessarily have to,
How did that happen?
especially if it doesn't bother you that much. Go search, buddy. There we go. Doesn't last long, at least. Yeah. It does kind of sound like an allergic reaction. So. But yeah, coolest game. Or one that make, you know, one of the things that makes you feel cool. I keep saying Cyberpunk, but that is currently living in my head rent-free. Definitely not appropriate for all ages, but you can do some crazy stuff in Cyberpunk.
It's just my imagination.
I love how he said that to his friend. And now they're both just staring into each other's eyes. Lovingly. Longingly. Staring contest. Again, I love stupid AI. The only issue is that since they're both looking at each other, I can't sneak up on either of them. causes a bit of a problem. So, we're going to go ahead and, like, save. Yeah, staring contest. Staring contest, go. I was going to shoot, but I'm like, no. Pass fast. Pass fast. But boy, wouldn't that be funny. Just like, oh, God! Okay, it wouldn't be funny, it'd be tragic, but you know what I mean. Well, dang, what am I supposed... I guess I could... Oh, shoot, they can absolutely see that. All right. I mean, problem is, I'm a little worried about shooting out any lights next to them because they're going to hear that. They're going to hear and see it. And they are...
Identify yourself.
It's absolutely going to become a problem. Anyway, yeah, I have to split these guys up.
What the hell?
What the fuck? What'd you find, buddy?
That's weird. What the?
Dang it! All right. Well, we know one way that we can, like, maybe distract them.
Who's there?
What is das? Wow, genius. Smarty pants. How you doing, bud? Having a good day? Probably not. Probably having the worst day. Oh, let me fix that. Everybody enjoys a good nap. All right, and now they chill in the corner. Right, I think we're back to the turret situation. What are you supposed to do with the turrets? I do like being just a phantom walking through a hallway, actively shooting out lights. There is something like, if only I could do it more accurately and not miss, because like that'd be a fun like John Wick type of move. All right, so I'm gonna save here. Turret. Now this worked. I just got to be better with it. What if I? Oh, God. All right. I can't jump over that trough. You absolutely shitting me? Come on! Really? I have to be able to see the brightness of the flare? Ah, God, no. You piece of shit. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Divine intervention. Let's go! I have enough health. Sam, Jesus. I don't need to hear that. Now, let me grab this guy again. Alright. Was there anything, like, secret or interesting going on over here? Not really. Also, there's a flare back here. Hold on. No way can I reuse flares. Why? Flares are like a one-use thing. What? That doesn't make any sense. That's not realistic. God, I hate this game now. Alright. Do-do-do-do-do-do. This entire facility has lost its light privileges. I'm taking them. Alright. Now that I've gotten past the turret, now it'd be, let's see. No turret. What do we find behind the curtain? Mm-hmm. I think for my own safety, let's make sure I break some of these lights. You never know when you're going to have to retreat and then end up walking into another light source. Okay. Hehehe.
I'm a soldier, not a sadist.
How did that happen?
They're just like, what the hell? Oh, by all means, go check the rest of the hallway. Do it. Make my frickin' day. Come on. I'm a soldier, not a sadist. Well, look what you're doing, buddy. Technically speaking, can I shimmy on that that pipe up there? Probably not. Anyway.
Identify yourself.
No.
Father of God!
Damn it. Okay. That's fine. Oopsies. Dang it. Die! Again, Sam! You know, I joke about the fact that everybody in this game needs to get their eyes checked. Sam, I think you need to get your eyes checked. They're just not working the way they should be. Oh boy, here we go.
What the hell?
What? Okay. How many of these guys are coming through? They're separated, but not by much. Oh, Lord. Definitely hurt me.
How? That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Go inspect. It's not just your imagination, sir.
What the?
You gotta be kidding me, man. You know, sometimes I feel like the sneaking in this game was a little bit easier on like an analog joystick or something. You know, like, you know, a control stick. Cause, oh god. Like, I feel like maybe it's just because I'm remembering Splinter Cell 3, but oh man, I always felt like I could sneak up to like their backs and then grab them. while they were moving. In the third game, they, like, allowed you to do that pretty easily. Actually, in the third game, they do this really cool thing where they add, like, noise detection.
Identify yourself.
So, like, you can see how loud you are in the corner in relation to, like, how long the... actually, how loud you are, rather. Not how long. No, it allows you to, like, check how loud you are based on this one detector in the corner. Like, it reads ambient light, and so it goes like, huh, okay. Well, you are this loud, according to this detector. So, if you make any loud noises louder than this, then you're going to get caught.
What the hell?
And it's super convenient, and, like, it makes sense from a narrative perspective. Yeah, they got, like, a microphone on his suit that allows it to, like, detect the ambient noise surrounding him. Yeah, that makes total sense. I definitely appreciated the upgrade. It allowed you to move a lot smoother, and you didn't have to worry about getting caught as easy. Okay, so good news. The person that I caught was the person that was looking this direction. Meaning this guy is completely SOL. Yeah, how you doing, friend? How many more guards do I have to take out before I can finally, like, you know, reach the prisoners? Now, again, Nikolats has made the smart decision. Nikolats and Grinko, they've left. Sleep. Everybody get on the body pile. All expense paid trip. Nothing around the corner, supposedly. But saves are happening. Body piles, yay! Gotta be getting close, man. Oh, cheap bastards! They don't allow you to shoot that one out. How dare they? Yeah, we must be getting close now. Yeah, this is like non-destructible station. Well, I can shoot this one out. That one's kind of inconsequential, though. 'Cause, like, how much did I really end up getting there? Oh, well, okay, I have I have a tiny little hidey hole, so if they don't see me go in here, I can kind of save myself. Okay, just to make 110% sure. Yep. Light is impervious. Understood. Well, now might be a good time to make a decision on, like, should I have, like, a tool on? Now might be a good time to have those sticky shockers ready, actually. Good old taser. Alright. Let me go ahead and save. Prepped. Cat? Oh, Nova, how you doing? Don't know who this Sam is, but he should have insane rabbit detective as a partner, is all I'm saying. Hello. Good to see you, Nova. Let us hope that I don't completely fudge this up. I hear turrets. Okay. Atmosphere-wise, I'm terrified. Ah, what? I'm waiting for like a cutscene to like pop in because for God's sakes, that was a hint. You still need to play Sam & Max. I do. You are right. You have gifted me that, and I need to play that at some point. Just got back from a board game night. What were you playing? Ooh, I want to know. All right, I can at least turn off the turrets. King of Monster Island. Don't think I've heard that. I will not reignite the part that kills people. This seems wrong. Something about this whole situation is off. That I feel like this is going to be a battleground at some point. Oh. Hello. Hello. How you doing?
Grinko wouldn't let them torture us. He kept saying we had to look pretty for our execution.
Damn.
You've come to save us. Where are the others?
It's just me.
Oh, crap.
We haven't eaten in 2 days. I'm not sure I can walk.
I love that. It's just like, wait, where are the others? It's just me. Fuck. All right. Well, hey, Lambert, I found them. What do I do? Kind of cleared a little bit of a path. I probably have to go, like, around here, then. Ow. Come on, people. Hello.
You are American,
You're Chinese.
the PRC ambassador to Myanmar. I must speak with a representative of your government.
They hear everything I do. Shoot.
Kong Ferong does not represent the will of China. He is a splinter faction of the Chinese army, all of them fanatics and fools.
What does he want?
First, Taiwan, with others to follow. Gifts to the PRC he thinks they will not be able to refuse.
How is Nicoladze involved?
Trade. Ferong provides transport and munitions in exchange for weapons-grade nuclear waste.
Does China know?
No. And unless they are issued proof of Ferong's activities, I fear the certainty of war.
What's the proof?
On the computer in his office. My office. He has overridden and reset the lock.
I force him to open his computer and forward the contents to the PRC. And our countries don't go to war.
Such is my hope.
Nation. The Americans have taken the basement. I want all available men armed to converge on the basement. We'll kill them all.
Oh, God, I remember this dialogue sequence. Oh, Lord. This is gonna suck. All right. Oh, no! All right. Well, I need to make sure that they don't kill the hostage for sure. Also, I will lower the volume down just a tiny bit because, like, yeah. Calm serenity is over. Holy shit! They're throwing grenades! Oh, good. Hey, do that again. Oh, they killed me. Ah, you assholes! Alright. Sure, throw that grenade again. Go for it. Oh, damn it, I used them both! Okay. There we go. Airfoil. Shit. Ah, crap. All right. Oh god, I have to save him. Shoot. Well, I lost. I could have like stopped at least one more.
They killed the troops, didn't
Yeah, they killed the troops. Let me reload. Don't worry, Lambert. I can save him. Made by the same guys who made King of Tokyo. Pretty similar, apparently, but I'd never played either one before. Interesting. All right. Toss your grenades, you jerkbags.
Please, don't! Help! Oh God, don't let us die!
I missed! Ah, crap. I hate, there's something about this, like, okay, so, there's something about the way that, like, the NPCs in Splinter Cell games move, like, in later renditions, where it feels like it's a little bit more human-like, and the way they move in this game is a lot more, like, rigid, I guess is a good way to put it, and that can really fuck with you.
No, please, don't! Help! Jesus, how about the shield?
Oh, damn it. Okay, wow. How am I supposed to stop that guy? I must save them all. I have several sticky cameras, but I just don't think I'll be able to hit them, hit them right. Ow. Shit. Oh, I don't have this active.
Get out of the way!
Oh, dude got around. Oh, okay. I think I gotta get, like, up close and personal with these guys. Okay. Oh. No, you don't. Shoot! There's one more. All right.
Colonel Bagrat, report! Colonel Bagrat!
Oh, whoops.
Damnation. I'm going down there.
Did I get him?
Franco, you're coming with me.
Oh, God.
Kill Franco.
Okay,
His men are
Damn it.
mercenaries. They're
Kill
on
Gringo.
money, intimidation.
so once Trinko's dead, they scatter.
What you you moron?
Help us! They're gonna kill us!
I'm doing what I can. Kill Gringo. Just straight up. Where is he? Is he gonna come through one of the doors? Oh, all right. I mean, I could keep him alive for the sake of, his war crimes and whatnot. Please don't come out any of the doors. I think now would be a good time to actually save, now that I think about it. This is like my best case scenario. Happy's here. Hello. Gringo! Alright. Are either one of you guys gonna try something? You gonna try and jump through? Poke your head out, you moron. Did I get him? Yes! Okay.
Gringo's dead.
No, he's not.
Gringo. Repeat that. Vyslav Gringo is dead.
I'm stuck in my camera.
Fisher, Echelon just picked out an intercept. Ferong knows that Gringo's dead and Nicolad's is gone.
That's
He's not dead.
Good.
Get back to
His-
the embassy.
his hand
He's
moved.
Trying to destroy the evidence that could keep us out of a war.
Right.
His hand, he's not dead. He will pay for his crimes. Damn it. Pacifist round. Anyway. All right. The rescue of the U.S. troops and Chinese dignitaries has momentarily stabilized faltering U.S.-Chinese relations. The Chinese dignitaries claim that Feirong represents only a splinter faction of the PLA. Haha, Splinter. Operating without the knowledge of Greater China. Proof that Feirong has gone renegade could prevent an impending war. All right.
Since the unexplained interruption of the webcast executions,
I
no
love that
information
unexplained
of the captured
interruption.
American soldiers has surfaced. Has instated a complete media blackout regarding diplomatic negotiations between the U.S. and China. Authorities warn of the very real possibility of Georgian mercenaries releasing falsified news reports. The possibility that China was in any way involved in the still unconfirmed execution of American soldiers, in the hope that the crisis can be averted before leading to world war.
And that will be my mission. All right. Chinese embassy mission. Again, we are going and obtaining information from a computer. Yeah. Okay, following the rescue at the slaughterhouse, Feirong prepares to flee the embassy with a near-complete nuclear device. Oh no. The only hope to prevent war between the U.S. and China over alleged Chinese support of Cobain Nicolaides is for Third Echelon to find proof that Feirong is actually alone.
We'll make this fast, Fisher. We need proof that Feirong represents a splinter faction opposed to the Chinese government.
Am I still on leash inside the embassy?
Not at all. You're fully authorized to use lethal force. Fifth freedom with everybody, except Feirong. We can't risk killing him until we've got proof. We're done with politics. This is war.
Yay. Hello.
This is as close as we get. Lambert's worried about spooking Feirong.
We'll make it work.
Do good, Agent. I don't want to go to war.
I'll do my best. It's interesting, like, you know, this part of the Splinter Cell games, and, like, Grimm's daughter is more or less just kind of an intern. It's great. So naive. So, you know, unassuming of what is about to befall her and her entire job. It appears we're going inside a noodle shop. Well, let's hope nobody cares that a ninja is walking into a noodle shop. Which kind of sounds like the start of a terrible joke.
What if it detonates on the way?
The Colonel told me that's impossible.
Why? Everything's in place.
But it's not armed. It's actually a very delicate machine.
It's still possible.
Quiet, just eat your food. We have to be ready to go in a few minutes.
Do you now?
Who's there?
No, it's not good. Go check. Hey, funny man, how's it going? Okay, well, there were two people at least. Uh-oh. Satchel. Oh, he's gonna go over there to check on his buddy, isn't he? Or not. Hi. How you doing? He's just like, where was that sound coming from? Huh? Did it come from over here? Oh, maybe it came from over here. Again. I mean, sometimes it's fun to have smart AI. Other times, it's hilarious not to. Anyway. So I love how the lanterns just sort of explode in a ball of light. Good night. Is that the chef? I think the chef might have been alerted. I don't know whether or not it's going to matter if the chef ends up, you know, and he's going to set an alarm off or what. Ah, just my luck. Gonna have to replace that fixture. Not made of money here. Literally selling like, you know, $2 noodles. Shit. Kind of wonder if I should hide some of these guys in the corner, actually. Thing is, I remember, like, in Splinter Cell 3, they made it so that if you don't hide the bodies, they could be found. And then, if they were found, then they would add, like, an extra little bit of, like, detection on your meter. However, I don't think they have any sort of a system like that in this one. Also, Nova says, what is that music I'm hearing? Good question. I'm hoping Ubisoft didn't, like, license that out, and now it's, like, copyrightable music. Which is something they've done in the past. Fun fact. I think for, what was it? I think it was for Splinter Cell. I think it was for like, the 5th one or the 6th one. Actually, wait. It was Blacklist. That was it. In Splinter Cell Blacklist, we were on that one cruise ship mission, and there was, like, really weird freaking music playing. That I was just like, what the heck is this? Well, I found out later because YouTube's copyright bots detected it as being, like, this licensable music that you can get from this one particular place, which is freaking funny. Now, like, I don't know whether or not Blacklist was made around the time that, like, you know, that was even... Like, I don't know if that was a possibility around the time Blacklist was made. But, like, still kind of stings for... you know, their business decision that they made, like, many, many years ago to suddenly rear its ugly head in the form of me getting, not a copyright strike, but, like, yeah, you know, a copyright notice. Ooh, all right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and leave the oven on, and hopefully the place won't burn down. Hello, Star. Oh, dear. Can I go into either one of these? Okay. Goody. All right, equal opportunity bathrooms. That, you know, nobody gets any, like, special treatments. Though, hold on a second. Where's, like, the lady, you know, lady hygienic stuff? Do they have that in here? I don't think they do. Not okay. What's my favorite memory from school? Man, favorite memory. I don't have a lot of favorite memories from school. Mostly school was just kind of like, I want to go home, 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 I want to go home. Oh, sweet, video games. And you know... Didn't really care for the place. It was important stuff, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that school did a very good job of, like, telling me all of the reasons why their stuff they were trying to teach was important. Because it was. Let's be real. Oh. Hi, Graham. Just getting business done. You should probably go home. Where am I going now? Oh, ladder. Anyway, who's up here? Anything?
Fisher, you're going to have a whole mess of keypad locked doors to get around, and we won't be able to count on captured intelligence for the codes. You'll need to improvise.
How so? Like, am I gonna have to shoot out the keypads? Or, like, do they mean, like, I have to capture guards? Because I've already been doing that. Like, I'm good. Oh, fuck! Okay. Where does that drop me off? Shit.
We'll make this fast, Fisher. We need proof that Farong represents
Do I have any
a Splinter
favorite
faction
movies?
opposed to the Chinese
yes.
government.
Am I still on leash inside the embassy?
Not at all. You're fully authorized to use lethal force. Fifth freedom with everybody, except Farong. We can't risk killing him until we've got proof. We're done with politics. This is war.
Show yourself!
Yeah, it's crazy. That's so crazy. Anyway, yeah, favorite movies. Back to the Future. That's like my one specific favorite movie. I don't watch a lot of movies, but I love that one. If there's anything that would make me incredibly happy, it's like, you know, Back to the Future jokes, merchandise, Doc Brown, Christopher Lloyd, Marty McFly.
Oh, crap!
McFly! If you could relive any grade in school, what grade would I relive? I guess that depends on whether or not I have any like prior knowledge of my previous years in school. If I could relive any of the years that I had in school, it would probably be my high school years specifically. And the reasoning behind that, well, actually, oh man, that's a good question. Sore throat is gone. Hello, yay. I think, like, I don't know. In high school, there was just so much drama about, like, who was the most popular, who was, like, you know, having relationships with who, and that kind of thing. And, like, even back then, I know for a fact that I really did not care for any of that. You know, it was just kind of like, I don't know. It's not that I didn't want to, like, you know, be a popular kid or be in any relationships or anything like that. It was kind of like people chalked that up to be like the most important thing. And even back then when I was younger, like I could tell it was not. Just like, no, it's just a whole bunch of like petty drama bullcrap that really doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. So I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't want to go to any, like, I don't want to be back in high school. I don't want to be back in middle school. I don't want to be back in school. Straight up. Full stop. Telling me, like, oh, what's, you know, which year would you like to go back to? Like, that's like being like, ah, okay. Which circle of hell would you like to repeat? I don't know. If I could go back in time, like, so here's a change to the question.
Fisher, you're going to have a whole mess of keypad locked doors to get around, and we won't be able to count on captured intelligence for the codes. You'll need to improvise.
Got it. Anyway, if I can change the question and, like, you know, shit, God, why'd you have to look? Okay.
We'll make this fast, Fisher. We need proof that Pharaoh.
I'd like to go back to elementary. Yeah, those were simpler times.
Am I still on leash inside the embassy?
Not at all. You're fully authorized to use lethal force. Fifth freedom with everybody, except for Ong. We can't risk killing him until we've got proof. We're done with politics. This is war.
Anyway, no, if I could go back in time and, like, talk to my previous self, I think one thing I would tell myself is all the drama, ignore it. Just don't listen to it. Don't care. And it could be easy to say, like, oh yeah, no, I totally don't care about the drama at all. I know it's completely useless drama. It's one thing to know, it's another thing to, like, you know, accept it, I guess is a good way to put it. And I guess for me, it was one of those, like, I was still sort of floundering and being like, oh, but, you know, what if it does? But then, like, as I got older, I very quickly realized that pretty much everything that happened in high school didn't matter. Mattered none. Because really, like, how much of the popularity of how you were in high school actually amounted to anything when you actually grew up. And I can tell you this, it doesn't really. I mean, I guess I didn't really live in the super social media days. Funny enough, around the time that I graduated was around the time that like social media and the internet really took off in like a major way. Like it had already been a thing, don't get me wrong, but it was more like future generations of like teenagers started to actively get really popular and famous on the internet. You know, another interesting thing. I don't know whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. Do I think I'm better off, like, you know, not growing up in that generation? I think maybe. Because, like, I can't imagine being a kid nowadays and having to deal with some of the shitty cyberbullying that exists. Dude, there are some people, like, I know now that, like, they have to deal with cyberbullying. And these are people in their 30s that are, like, you know, talking back and forth and talking shit. Like, can you imagine the bullshit? I can't. Sounds stupid. I think for my own sanity, I'm going to go ahead and knock out these 3 guards. And then I'm going to save when I'm over in the, you know, the small room over here.
Fisher, you're going to have a whole
Fish.
mess of keypad locked doors to get around, and we won't be able to count on captured intelligence for the codes. You'll need to improvise.
Fish. Oh, wait, there's already... Hold on. There's already a save file named Fish. Oh, going through cyberbullying right now. It sucks. Make reports, I guess. That's all I can say. More fish. You freaking kidding me? You know, this is a good opportunity to read this. Wipe emails. Uh-oh. On it now. Typing as I walk. Commandeered 2 other squad of men forcibly taking and pulse wiping all solid state memory. All of us together should be able to make a clean sweep of the embassy in half an hour tops. There might be a few lingering fragments of information on individual sticks, but nothing worth worrying over. We won't leave any personnel out of the search and seizure, excepting, of course, you, sir, Jay. Okay, that's going to Nananjong. Interesting. All right, well. If Pomni were to fight Snatcher, is that like who do you think would win? I think Snatcher would win, hands down. Like, what kind of abilities does Pomni have, though? I don't think there would be any. Oh, what the fuck? Pomni's ability is to just be very, very sad and anxiety-driven. Like, she has existential crises. Oh, boy. What an ability. What? Did you hear me walking on stones? Ah. There goes the light. All right, how does this guy move? I am... Frick. We love Heart Crisis. God damn it! Why? I swear, this game, it throws you so many circumstances. Like it's like random bottlenecks of difficulty, where it's just like, here you go, here's some bull crap. Can I hit the light bulb from here? There. And also, there. And let's save. Now you won't see me come up here. What the heck, man? Why? Holy fuck! Kane were to fight Snatcher, who do you think would win? Well, we don't really know the, the full effect and full force of, Kane's abilities. So I couldn't say for sure. No. Ah! This man is dead! Guess I can't! This is a very confusing individual, man. Like, we don't even really know who Kane is from, like, you know, a wide story spectrum. Like, is he the antagonist? Is he just somebody who's roped into the exact same kind of bullshit as everybody else? Oh my god. He hates public. We have determined one character trait. Oh, buddy. There. Take a nap. I hate you. This is very much an enemy that had one specific solution. And it is garbage. Alright. Is there anything in here that I should know about? Probably not. Just the filthiest freaking bathroom on the planet, dear God! I'm sure a partial amount of it is the whole, you know, the place has been absolutely ramshackled and destroyed. So let's give the homeowners a little bit of credit on that one. He's also probably insane. This is true. I love that one, that one slight to content farms, like the YouTube content farms, and that one video that they released. That was good. What the f am I looking at? The consequences of our actions! And it's only going to get worse from here. Oh. All right. We have a zip line that I could take. Yep, that seems... Oh, God. Oh, okay. All right. Understood. Yeah. Here's the super sneak. This was far before they did the whole, Assassin's Creed climbing thing. That just kind of stained and destroyed every other game that had any type of, like, wall climbing abilities. Love the bootleg plush. I love it in an ironic but also sad way. I'm in. I think. What is this? Wait. Oh! Whoa! Blech!
We've got an idea for the keypad locked doors. Go ahead, Grim.
The average temperature in the embassy might be cool enough that you could sense a heat difference on the keypads.
It's worth a try. These doors are our only way forward.
Oh, interesting. Well, oh, triple deck light bull crap. Okay, fine. At least they're shootable.
Governor, we've wiped the last of the data feed. We're moving on to hard drive.
I hear a turret somewhere. Ah! It's funny how we go from, like, Sam being an absolute noob when it comes to shooting shit to, like... like, you see him in Splinter Cell Conviction, and the dude can, like, zero 5 people, like, in a row. Kind of. I don't know what that sound is coming from, so... Oh. Shit. Lock jammed. Can I... Wait, can I not use the optical cable on this? Weird. Okay. Lock jammed. Huh. I guess there must be another way to get in. Oh. Gotcha. Kane's eye... Wait. Kane's eye that moves has a name? His eye? His individual eye? What?
Voila! It's in 1,000 pieces.
They can retrieve data from the fragments. The drives must be wiped and broken.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Before I do something stupid. Shooty pewty. Oh, they found me. Okay, good thing I saved. Am I supposed to make sure that these guys don't shoot everything, or can I just
Sir,
let them be?
if we wipe this tower, we'll lose Tehran's financial...
The wrong said destroy everything.
But this would cut off our...
Everything! He said destroy it all.
Damn, we're too late. They've destroyed Pharaoh.
Ah, shoot. Okay, that's alright. Alright, so I definitely need to distract them somehow. Hey guys, I took out your friend.
Sir, if we wipe this tower, we'll lose Tehran's financial...
The wrong said destroy everything.
But this would cut off our...
Everything! He said destroy it all.
Okay, give me a second. I have a plan. I have a plan! Haha! I actually have a plan! Alright. Haha!
Sir, if we wipe this tower, we'll lose Tehran's financial...
The wrong said destroy everything.
But this would...
Ah, suckers.
Damn, we're too late. They've destroyed Pharaoh's data and our chances of avoiding war. The mission's over, Fisher.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Huh? Did I do that? Did I misinterpret something? I must have misinterpreted something. Okay. Same tactic.
Out of the way! Invaded!
Oh shoot, he sees me. Ah, he sees me! Duh. Oh! Okay, I accidentally left the, I don't know whether or not I can, like, re-enter that interface.
Sir, if we wipe this tower, we'll lose Tehran's financial...
The wrong said destroy everything.
But this would cut off our... Engaging hostiles!
Okay. Interesting. I didn't get both of them. Maybe that's what happened. Hold on.
Sir, if we wipe this tower, we'll lose Tehran's financial...
The wrong said destroy everything.
The embassy being invaded!
What? Alright, one of them fell. Oh, oops. Sorry. Didn't mean for you to see me. Son of a bitch! I keep on pressing the wrong button.
Sir, if we wipe this tower, we'll lose Ferrong's financial...
Ferrong said destroy everything.
But this would cut off our...
Mine. Did I do it?
Grim, how does it look?
I don't know how much of this we can use. They've wiped clean most of... Lambert, take a look.
Oh, dang. We just found the missing Americium 239. Back in a second, Fisher.
What is that? Wait, explain. Explain to me what frustrated me so long.
New
Okay.
objective, Fisher. There's a convoy of trucks in a warehouse on the embassy grounds. You need to make sure they never leave. I know you're not equipped with enough explosives, but...
But anything with a full tank of gas is a bomb waiting for a fuse. Do I need to worry about radiation?
The components aren't assembled. You won't trigger anything nuclear.
Oh. Yay, explosives. Anyway, give me what's actual.
This is confirmed. Relay condition red to all troops. Repeat, condition red. Nicholas has abandoned us. All men to full alert. I want that convoy ready to move.
Uh-oh. Well, you're the man. Oh, I picked up a wall mine. Right. I stopped them before they went and did the stupid thing. Anyway, we're gonna tuck you guys away in a corner. One you'll never be found in. Kerplop. I find it so frustrating that, like, even in the early days of Splinter Cell, they did everything possible to come up with ways of making it nearly impossible for you to be able to do this stuff non-lethally. They worked very hard to make it stupidly difficult, and I don't know. I question whether or not it's worth it sometimes, but like a good stealth game, or a good game with good stealth mechanics, will give you like massive like advantages to doing like the stealth stuff. You know, like, oh, you get a little bit more resources, or you know, so-and-so person is alive, and therefore their story arc can continue. You know, that kind of thing. Anyway, because that was frustrating as hell, I'm going to save. Okay, data received. Like a ghost, I will walk through the dark. In the shadow I am. Wait. No. Now we have to stay in here. Stanley walked to the janitor's closet, but there was nothing in here, so he turned around and got back on track. I hear someone walking. Ah, okay. All right. Why must you light the bottom of the walkway? Absolute crazy people. Is there even anything? Hold on. What a useless hallway. Hold on a second. Wasting my bullets on what? Oh, he saw me. Okay.
Are you?
Okay. So the second that I shoot out that light, they go nuclear. Got it. So is there any way that I can properly sneak here? Is there a light switch? None down here. Let me see what happens if I do this. Save myself some bullets. Keep looking that direction, friend. No! Jerkwad! Alright. Well, I know that's possible, though. Are you frickin'... What are your ears, sir? I suppose, like... Man. Suppose I should have expected that. The NPCs in this game are actually slightly intelligent. They actually consist of brain matter.
I saw something.
No, you didn't. Uh-oh. What? Ah. Absolute unit, Mr. Sam Fisher. Absolute unit. Alright, where'd he go?
Maybe I am losing it.
Oh, you most certainly are, sir. You most certainly are. I want to be a voice actor, and I'm practicing, so do you have any tips for a beginner, like do's and don'ts? Got a couple of things. So sometimes equipment is key, but I've also found that it doesn't necessarily just have to be about the equipment. Sometimes it's about technique as well. Whatever mic you decide to use, make sure that you put it at like a fair, decent distance away. I would say something like, I don't know, like maybe 6 or 7 inches away from your mouth. I would recommend having something like a pop filter, which essentially, like, it's kind of like just a like thin material. It's kind of like pantyhose that you put, like, it's on a ring and it sits in front of your microphone, and it cuts out a whole bunch of like the really distracting sort of like P's and B's. So, for example, pepperoni, but bologna sandwiches, that kind of thing. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, that kind of thing. That stuff, it's extremely distracting and not very good for vocal recordings. Either that, or if you don't have anything like that, do this method I have. I do have a pop filter here, but I also have the microphone slightly to the side of my mouth, which it more or less sounds basically the same. The only difference is that, where it is located isn't going to get hit with a bunch of like the puffs of air coming out of my mouth. So that's a good tip. Also, watch for audio levels for your recordings. Massively important. So when it comes to like recording, you need to make sure that you're getting like, have you ever seen like a readout of like a vocal recording, like the little waveform? It's important to get that more or less like, what's a good way to put it? You don't want it to be too quiet, because working with quiet audio isn't great. but also being too loud. If your audio is too loud, there's really nothing you can do with the recordings. So, if your mic is peaking, that's the technical term for it. And by that I mean, like, if it's going off the charts on your waveform that you're recording, restart recording, because that absolutely ruins lines. There's really nothing you can do to fix that. Another thing is, I would recommend, if you get a good mic, the problem with a really good mic is that a good mic can hear everything. So it's important to put yourself in a nice isolated spot where you aren't going to hear as many echoes. Like, if you listen closely to some of the recordings that I do for the stream, it does have some like echo cancellation built into it, but this room is a tiny bit echoey. I would not do a professional recording inside this room. I would recommend that there's a couple of different methods that you can use. One, you can do the sort of like mic shroud method kind of thing. I don't know if that's the term, but like, find yourself like a box, and then cut out a section of the box where you'll be talking into it, and then line the box with a bunch of like basically some sort of a fluff or insulator that will capture noise really well, and then like put the mic around that box. That will help out significantly when it comes to like echo effects, and things will not like bounce around and hit the mic more than just once. That's one method. Another method I know is the blanket method, whereas you literally like cover your head and like your body, your upper torso with a blanket along with the microphone, and as long as the blanket doesn't rub against the microphone, that dramatically cuts down on the echo going on in your mic. And then, I mean, professional voice actors go with a booth, where they get like an actual vocal booth, or they go to a vocal booth and they record in those, which is basically a big old room that you can put yourself into. You can sit yourself down and you can do your recordings in there, but not a whole lot of people have access to vocal booths, and like buying one yourself can be stupidly expensive. However, alternative, clear out a closet and then line the closet with some like foam or something like that, basically something that insulates the room, and then set your recording setup, whatever it is, inside that vocal booth. I recommend like whatever recording setup you have, make sure that it is fanless, so that like there isn't any like fan noise or sound effects. And that is incredibly effective. That's my method. I just have a closet, and I go into it and I do recordings in it. And I can say my recordings are ridiculously quiet in terms of the ambient noise, simply because I've got all of these, basically like closet. I've got a really decent mic, like a really good like introductory mic to voice acting. I have a cable, which is really like it's built out of parts that are really well known in the industry for being really nice, really good. I have a mixer that is it's a USB mixer that connects to a computer, but it takes like an analog XLR connection from like a super high-end sort of microphone. And it also sends like phantom power, because those microphones do require a little bit of extra juice. Anyway, I just said a whole lot of details about good tips for voice acting. Those are a whole lot of do's and a whole lot of don'ts. I would recommend looking a little bit further into it, because there's a lot of different things that you can do voice acting wise. What's the best way to find projects to work on? There's a couple things you can do. I know on social media there are a bunch of projects that are attempting to try and look for people to cast. So you can look up certain like voice acting like retweeters that will retweet certain roles that are currently available out there, or you can do your own footwork and look for them yourself. There's also websites like Casting Call Club, which have a whole bunch of different roles, whether they'd be paid or whether they'd be free work for fandoms and stuff like that. That's another thing that you can do. Yeah, I would say, like, oh, also another thing, put yourself in places where, you know, voice actors are. Like, I follow a lot of voice actors on different social media that I have, and sometimes they will have a role that they see that they're like, ooh, I like that role, but I am not a good voice for that, but I know other people would, so I'm going to repost it. You know, that kind of thing. Or maybe they are in a production and they need voice work, or they need to find voice actors, so they will repost and they will share posts from people that they directly work with that say that, hey, we need such and such person for such and such role. If you fit these this criteria, fill out this form. You know, I would say just like put yourself in places where you are going to either find work or you know, find people who are interested in the exact same stuff. Because I do kind of the same thing. Now that's not a guarantee of getting work or, you know, getting any attention for voice acting and whatnot. I mean, Lord knows I have been trying pretty hard and auditioning and putting myself in the grindstone a lot. But, you know, ooh, man. You know, I could give some tips on how to properly audition, too. So, okay. There's a couple of things that you should and shouldn't do when it comes to auditions. You should definitely read whatever the instructions are that have been given by the person who is running the, who is running the audition. Like, read the instructions, because if you don't read the instructions, you're just going to send something to them that doesn't fit their criteria, that, like, makes them upset. And I'm not even talking, like, instructions for what the character is. I mean how you deliver the lines, or how you, like, give the lines over to them. So, you know, if they want you to format the file in a specific way, whether it be giving the file a specific name, or you know, rendering the file in a specific file type, whether it be MP3 or WAV format, you need to know these things. Pay close attention to that, and, you know, and name things appropriately based on what they want. If they don't say, then it's probably good to assume that you probably could just do it in whatever way you want, as long as it's, like, legible and it's very easy to read. Another big tip that I can give you, and I don't know whether or not a lot of people talk about this, but when you're doing an audition for any role, it is good to just go right into it. Go right into the role. Because there are a few people that they attempt to do a thing where, you know, they start out their audition tape by saying, like, you know, hello, my name is so-and-so, and I'm going to be trying to go for the role of Jonathan in Jonathan's domain. So here we go. If you like me, follow my social media. It's like, don't do that. Keep in mind, whoever is currently running this audition, they're going to have to listen to a lot of other people's audition reels, and, you know, and all of their other takes. And the more fluff that you add to your demo reel, the less they're going to like you. And they might decide not to pick you out of just that principle. Like, you could have the best audition possible, but if you annoy the person who is running the audition, they're probably not going to pick you. So just go into it. Just give them the lines. Don't give them a bunch of extra fluff about who you are and what you're doing, or, you know, what role you're trying to go for. You can easily put that into your description. Like, you can put that into your, like, description on, like, the video, or no, not the video, the file name. You know, like, name your file name. Like, here's my screen name, and here's the role that I'm currently going for. So, you know, in your case, like, Savannah Jonathan. I don't know if you would go for a Jonathan, but that's the example I gave. You know, guys, put in a date if you want to, as well. I don't know. Keep it simple, keep it straightforward, because I know that I have run some auditions in the past, and one thing that definitely, like, you know, I put a check mark next to people's names being like, nope. Not that one, or like I put an X around people's names whenever they're just like, hello, my name is so and so, and I'm going for the role of. So yeah, that's a pretty good tip in my opinion. What other things should you and shouldn't do? Oh, I would say very big thing when it comes to voice acting. Get ready for rejection. I'm sorry to say, but you're probably going to end up rejected by a lot of people that you try to audition for. You're going to end up failing getting roles that you really, really were excited about and things that you really badly wanted. And that's just kind of the nature of it. There are tons of people that are auditioning for these roles, and you're not going to be able to get them all the time. And sadly, reputation is a huge part of the voice acting sphere. Like, if somebody is really well known for being a really good voice actor in other things, there's a very good chance that they're gonna get roles for other things as well. And if you shoot for something that, for example, I've shot for a couple of roles myself that, like, it turned out the person that ended up getting the role was somebody that I follow, that I appreciate their work, and I really think they're really talented, and I love listening to them voice act. But they ended up getting the role that I auditioned for, and I really thought I had a good shot at it. But like the second I found out that they got the role, I'm like, oh, so I didn't have a shot at all. The second that they auditioned, that was the moment it's like, nope, no, I'm done. I'm not getting that role. And, you know, the problem is, you're not going to know until they finally make the announcement of who they are. Like, you know, here's the cast reveal. So don't get too butthurt if you don't get a role. You know, it's fine. Just audition for something else. Keep at it. You know, keep being strong. Keep trying to shoot for things that you look at and you're excited about. Owie. That's fine. Dude, trust me. I can definitely say this person deserved the role. It's kind of one of those like, yes. Oh, that's another thing. Be humble. Like, you know, support other people in your field, man. Don't be some. I know a couple of voice actors that, like, they have royally destroyed their reputation simply because they just had to be scumbags and they had to be all about themselves. Like, dude, word gets around. People find out that, like, oh, so-and-so person is a terrible person to work with, or they've got a really bad personality, or, like, they said bad things behind the scenes about, like, you know, this person that, you know, ended up getting a role and they didn't. Like, if you're petty in this field, people find out about it and you end up losing opportunities. So don't do that, okay? Like, everyone's trying to, like, make their bank. Everybody's trying to make their bag. Everybody's trying to, like, make a career out of this. It's much better to support people, you know, because at the end of the day, that just brings a lot more positivity. I think that's a long diatribe of things, but yeah, that is my honest recommendations for what I think would be a good move. But it'd be good to start out with some indie fan projects. I think is a good way to start. Go for something that's, like, you know, not really about the money, but more about, like, something that you're passionate about. And if you're not landing roles, then try and work on maybe improving your delivery, or see if that you can fix some things related to your setup, like improve your audio quality or something. Oh, that's another, like, really sad thing about this profession, though. If you don't end up getting a part, oftentimes the people who are running the auditions will not tell you. They won't tell you, like, that you didn't get the role, and they're not going to tell you why you didn't get the role. You just kind of have to shrug and make assumptions. You have to just be like, is it because I did something wrong, or was it because there was just way too many people that auditioned? Like, just way too much talent? What could I improve on? What could I do? What could I change? That's going to be up to you to find out. But it's like, it's a heck of a grindstone, so just keep at it. You know? Do a whole lot of self-discovery and a whole lot of, like, you know, self-improvement. Anyway, I was gonna save this. What was I saving? Oh yeah, right. I'm gonna say this is beef. Didn't even think about auditions or rejections. Really passionate about doing this, so thanks a lot. No problem. I wish you massive good luck. Okay, how do I not die? So it looks like this person, he looks this way, and then he goes over to the side, and he looks that way.
Who's there?
Camera is broke. Go inspect camera, please. You piece of garbage. We back at our bull crap again. Move.
Show yourself!
Is that fuck? Gotta love silencers. How's it going, bud? Anyway, you can get all cozy up in this corner. You can be a little bit more cozy. But also, I could give this little advice too. Don't expect that buying the super expensive mic is going to end up improving things. All right, like you can find some pretty decent, like low quality mic things. Like you can find something for $60, and it'll probably do fairly well as long as you find a decent environment to record in. Have you seen the show Captain Laserhawk? Ubisoft released it, and Sam Fisher was in it. No, what? Captain Laserhawk. That sounds familiar, but what? Sam Fisher was in it. What was he doing? I am incredibly curious. What? I mean, I've seen Sam Fisher cameos in the past, but I've not heard that. How long has that been out? It has to have been a long time. Like, who talks about fricking Sam Fisher nowadays? Aside from uber nerds like myself. What's my opinion on the upcoming show Far-Fetched? I'm excited. It looks plenty good. And it's got a lot of talent on it that I have been following for a long time. Changed him up a lot. He had a daughter. Wait. Huh? What? Wait a minute. Okay, no. Sam does have a daughter. That's legit. What do you mean he doesn't have legs? Where does legs go? How he stealth around with no leg? Now he has a daughter, Sarah Fisher. Huh? The frick? Was he at least voiced by Michael Ironside? Probably not. If it was just a silly cameo. Ooh, hey, keypad. Shoot. Okay. Keypad, no help here. I don't know much about Sam Fisher. Sorry. Still kicking ass. Why no leg? Why? I don't understand. Anyway. Let me see if the data sticks have... Oh, thing is corrupt. Loaded onto the trucks and ready to roll out as little as half hour's notice. We're gonna need a lot of fuel, just not for the trip. Pong will be in charge of... Alright. Sweet. Well, I've got a very advanced device here. Demolitions munition, don't know. Assembling his own device from materials recovered from our Kola Peninsula. If you want. Interesting. Alright, so it appears that all of the data sticks are going to be just a little bit useless for me. Knock, knock. Oh. Okay, is there a switch anywhere? No. Funny light go boom.
The lights!
I think you might be better than Michael when it comes to VA. Disagree, but thank you.
Probably another alley cat.
Hey! Alley cat. What? Why do you disagree? I mean, Michael is like good freaking voice actor, man. And he's been in so much stuff. I love and respect his work. Anyway, I believe I have the ability to, like, knock people out when they're on their bed. What? That didn't work how I thought it would. But okay. You get to sleep in this room now. What the fuck? You and Michael are both my idols. Again, then there's that word, idol. Ah! I'm just an internet goober, man. Okay.
Shenyang, we'll be pulling out soon. Relocate your patrol to the main hall. Yes, sir.
Where's he at?
Use the thermal goggles, Fisher. They should allow you to see the heat signatures on the keypads.
Oh, crap!
Nothing! Course correct, you idiot. Okay. That works. Alright. Ooh. What? What do you mean? Alright, I'm gonna have to make a guess here, I suppose. I saw them. I saw the things. I did it! Okay. I'll chalk that up to a little bit of luck and a little bit of slide skill. I look good stuff. Anyway, what's over here? Oh, shoot. I just kind of took the long road here. I don't believe there's anything else in here. Very strange. Anyway, let's go. Shit. Alright, well, now I know. So dangerous. How dare you? Why must you guys set up such dangerous equipment? You're gonna poke someone's eye out. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, there's a guard. Okay. I don't... Is he gonna be able to see me from over here? Doesn't matter, because that door doesn't open. Okay. Well, when in doubt, do what Mr. Sam Fisher would do. And just start shooting lights. Also, there's the zoom function. Jesus. Took me a while to find it. Anyway. So this allows you to have, like, much more stable shot at whatever you're shooting at. But it requires you to actually, like, hold your breath in order for it to, like, you know, to be stable. And that little bar on the side there is how much breath you've got. So, you know, I think Sam is currently dealing with a little bit of, like... Can I get my camera back? Ah. Thank you. Like, doot, 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 doot. Another thing I'm wondering, if I were to drag this guy upstairs, do you think the turrets would still shoot at me? Because, like, technically, they're programmed not to shoot at friendlies, right? So, this is a hypothesis that I want to try. How smart are these, really? Me and you are gonna go hang out. Uh-oh. Okay. Doesn't matter. Now that we know. Alright, I'll just go ahead and hide this guy. Don't need to be carrying him around. One question for you. My little sister wants to be a VA, so do you have any tips for kid VAs? I don't know. That throws an extra wrench into things. That involves, like, labor laws. I don't know how that would work. I don't know that Mr. Raccoon works with, like, you know, child actors and stuff. And works on, you know, doing voice lines and things, you know, with child actor VAs. This is a very interesting thing. Can you not? How would one... Extremely good question. Oh, I understand. I get it now. Ah, yes, that's how vase work.
What about the Ark?
We don't need it.
He's talking like a lunatic.
I'm sure that is a plan.
This is a fishy little situation I'm in. Can I grab him?
Who's there?
Whoa. Friend? Friend? Johnny? Johnny, where'd you go? Oh dear.
Maybe I...
It's just like, it's nothing. Ah! Immediate regret. Do I have any microphone recommendations or headphones? Man, again, that would kind of like pigeonhole you into specific microphones to pick up. I would say like, I'd look into that yourself and try and figure out like what sounds like it, you know, would work the best for you and your budget. Many microphones are gonna work. It's just a case of like, again, the right environment, giving the right deliveries, knowing how to use the microphone.
Official order for this.
I saw
shit.
something.
You saw nothing.
That's no good.
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it? Anyway, so somebody described this to me like a while ago, in this way. I think it was Dank Pots, if I remember correctly. He described microphones as being just as important as any other instrument in the band. Like, it is your instrument, especially if you do voice work.
Ah!
Ow. How did you guys not hear that?
My God, Fisher, have you gone insane? The mission's over.
I didn't know that was a bad thing. My God, Fisher, have you gone mad? You've gone positively mad! Lambert, maybe give me a heads up. Maybe let me know that I'm about to knock out an important asset to this mission. I'm not a mind reader, sir. I know maybe I should have, like, read the brief beforehand and took a look at the dude's picture, but...
What about the Ark?
We don't need it.
He's talking like a lunatic.
I'm sure that is a plan.
Show yourself!
Hello, funny man. Oh dear. Come on, buddy. Thank you. Let's see if this dude's movement patterns are pretty much exactly the same. Yeah, seems like it. Gotta go. Good luck on sneaking. Thanks for coming in, Savannah. Alright. This is that. Now I gotta take out the other guys. But since I know that I'm going to be dealing with some people up above, I think I can do some preventative work here. Dang it! Didn't mean to do the thing. The breaths are so satisfying, though. Like, keep messing up. Those are important cameras, too. You know what? I'm reloading. Need a new mic because I only have one that is the size of a finger. I think I know, like, roughly which mic you're talking about. Here, I'll swap over to, sticky cam. Now, I'm just gonna take out some lights. Screw it. Like, who's gonna care? I mean, maybe they might, but... See, the funny thing is, the enemies haven't actually spawned in. So nobody's getting aggroed by this yet. Haha, exploits. Ah! Where'd that camera go? Yeah, see? We're moving along here. Getting fast all up. Oh! There it is. Oh, okay. So the good news is that, like, nowadays, there is no shortage of really nice mics out there.
Seen him acting this before. I don't know. This is Nicolad's rat.
Oh. I was gonna type up prep for murder. Prep for murder.
We don't need Nicolad's. We've got the device.
What about the op?
We don't need it.
Where did
sure
these guys
He's
get the
talking
traffic
like
cone?
a lunatic.
I'm sure that is a plan.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, did I pissed them off.
That's no good.
Yeah, they're just like, all the lights are off.
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap. Too bad.
No.
Oh, dang it. Art, what? What? How did that work out? I fell on top of the... It's just like, what's happening? It's pitch black, I can't see shit. Again, smart AI sometimes. Depends on the circumstance. Alright. Now, apparently... Sam. Come on. Now, apparently... There's a group of funny men that I am not allowed to, knock out. Let's see if an entire dark room will unsettle them somehow. Likely. Well, we'll see. Also, let me take a look at that data stick. Probably not important, but... Grinko... Good enough. Alright, and I will save this one as, pie. I want pie.
You should have an official order for this. There's no time. I have to see the convoy before it leaves. I understand, but this is the only time.
What? Oh, I probably needed to, like, scrunch up. Alright, well, learned. Ah! Come on! Oh, you know what? We're gonna reload pie. That was an oops. Gonna have to distract them. I see. So the reason why Lambert got pissed off at me was because I was supposed to knock the guy out, or I was supposed to grab him and use him to get through that retinal scanner.
My God!
Bonk! Bonk.
You should have an official order for this. There's no time. I have to see the convoy before it leaves. I understand, but this is the only time. Hello?
What? Huh? Huh?
Yeah, how?
No. Okay. There's got to be some way that I can do this. Maybe. So clearly I need to, like, distract them somehow. Problem is, I've already gone and shot out all the lights. Lights would have been a really good distraction. Not going to be a problem anymore. And these guys spawn in, like, right as I reach here. So I think I just have to distract them with a really loud, like, gun noise.
Should have an official order for this. There's no time. I have to see the convoy before it leaves. That's not good.
Oh, shush.
My God, Fisher.
Oops. Wrong button. Oh, no. Oh, I did so well.
You should have an official order for this. There's no time. I have to see the convoy
If you
before
needed
it
any
leaves.
more of
I understand, but this is the only time.
proof that I... Oh, oops. Too close. All right. Yeah, if there was any proof that you needed that I am a complete and utter goober, there you go. Let's see if this works. Bang.
You should have an official order for this. There's no time. I have to see the convoy before it leaves.
All right, that should put them, like, relatively farther away from me. Maybe. Yeah. Which means I can drop down a little bit easier. But they did hear... I think they did hear me come down here. Whoa! Okay. Oh, they saw me. God, how did I manage to get as far as I did on that previous one? Would I ever play Amanda the Adventure? We talked about Amanda the Adventure before, right? And I think I mentioned that I just kind of...
There's no time. I have to see the convoy before it leaves.
I understand, but this is the only time.
Ooh, splitting up, gang? Why you gotta face that way? There we go.
Must have been nothing.
Yes, it was nothing. So how long does that allow for that door to stay open? Like, what's this guy's plan? Because he's waiting for the colonel to open the door. Are we both just stuck here? Dang it.
You should have an official order for this.
There's no time. I have to see the convoy before it leaves. I heard something.
You heard nothing. All right. Use the retinal scan. I should just go through the door. Yeah, it's fun getting all of the enemies, but God, I don't need to. I can hide you in the corner over here. Goody. Well, I did it. Let's use this computer. Data stick. Does it still work? Oh, hello. We've been abandoned by Nicolaids. We're pulling out sooner than I thought. We're being forced to move before we're ready. But at least we're going on the attack rather than sitting around babysitting these wide-eyed punching bags. We have contacts enough to make it through Thailand with relative ease, but Laos could be another story. Colonel Tohoi is coordinating passage points at the borders and needs corruptible contacts inside the Laotian military. I figured you were the man to ask. Money won't be a problem, but time is near zero. I've got the sat phone. You know the number. Interesting. What could you be burned by fire? Wait a minute. Could you be burned by fire? Like, what would happen if you touch water? Fire probably wouldn't work on me.
Maybe a trick of the shadows.
Okay. So what's my mission at this point? Is it to go through this window? I'm assuming. Yes, convenient window slide. Okie dokie. Well, we have gone pretty long tonight. Not ridiculously, just long enough. I think this is a pretty good place to sort of like put things down for a little bit. I forget how many more missions there are in this game. Like, man, there's a lot more missions than I thought. I feel that, like, maybe this game's being padded a little bit by the fact that I'm trying to do this all stealthily. Instead of going, bang, bang, hand, this is a hand, okay, bang, bang, bang. But anyway, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and save, nuclear boy. There we go. And we will attempt to try and find all those pieces of the nuclear warhead sometime very soon in the next stream. But for now, I think we're about done. Thank you very much for coming out and watching the stream. I appreciate it very much. My stream schedule is Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And the next stream I have lined up is a Kirby stream. We are currently playing through the post-game for Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which is interesting, going on a soul-searching mission, quite literally. So, if you're interested in that, you could take a look at that on that day. And the other stream I do is on Sunday, and those tend to be casual streams where I just sort of hang out, chill out, talk with people on like Discord call, almost podcasty in a way, I guess is a good way to put it. I don't know. We basically just let whatever conversations fly and just sort of hang and chill. It's fun. It's nice. And also, again, been playing Splinter Cell on this day, and I'm going to be doing that until we finally complete this mission and complete this game. And then eventually I'll be getting into Pandora tomorrow. I've been looking into the PC ports for it, which, yeah, apparently there are PC ports, and I just never knew. And I don't know if, like, I don't think there is a GOG copy of Pandora tomorrow available, and I don't think there's a version that is available via Steam, if I remember right. Actually, I'm not going to say that definitively. Let me check Steam real quick. I'm going to type in Pandora tomorrow and see if it shows up. I get 0 search results. So, yeah, Pandora tomorrow is not available on any, like, digital distribution. So this is not a game that is widely archived, in my opinion. But it is one that does exist. You know, probably somebody has the digital download somewhere online, but I'd prefer to get the physical copy of it somewhere. To give you perspective, Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow was the Splinter Cell game that was being developed by a side company, or actually, no, a side development studio, a part of Ubisoft, while the main team for Splinter Cell was working on the, like, true sequel, which was the third game, which made massive improvements onto the formula. The second game is just kind of, they took the code for Splinter Cell 1, and then they just made more Splinter Cell 1, except with, like, some slightly different mechanics and slightly different things that surprise you, kinda. I don't know. It's kind of just more of the same of Splinter Cell 1, except with a slightly different story. And also, I think the voice acting kind of fell off a little bit. I don't know if that's just a, specific studio thing. Oh, yeah, I seem to remember that, like, Lambert sounded quiet and, like, tired the entire time. I think so. Anywho, maybe it's like, maybe, like, in the second game, they're like, the voice director was like, why are you talking like that? Come on. You're talking like you're preaching to somebody. You're talking over somebody's radio comms. Like, you don't need to do that. It's not. You don't need to be, like, performing for this random, like, agent out in the middle of nowhere. Make it quiet. Make it stealthy. And then the third game, they took that feedback and went, yeah, fuck that. Lambert just speaks the way Lambert speaks. I don't know. All right, anyway, enough about me rambling about Splinter Cell. I am going to just chillax for the rest of the night. So thank you guys very much for coming out and watching. It's been fun. See you next time.